isn't it? Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. In motion right goes Sutton. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Flushed out right. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 5.
Go.
Fields now to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now it's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
That's your zone. I don't know how the fuck you not in your zone.
You have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Should have been a fucking pick.
Now Eric Dickerson, who spent over 4 years as an Indianapolis Colt. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the gun, here's Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Inside give to Dickerson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Fields. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 13-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here we go. They snap it to Fields. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
What are you rushing to get the ball at your hands for? Oh.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Dickerson on the handoff. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
These two fucking words.
Back to throw. Fields.
That's your phone. What are you doing?
From 4 yards out.
Fuck. It's not hard to sit in my spot.
And converted into an opening touchdown.
Ooh.
Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love
Just
to
need
get
y'all
him the
motherfuckers
football
quit at this
right
point, bro,
there,
because y'all don't know what
pitch
the
and
fuck
catch
y'all
for the
doing.
score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
You don't know how to fucking block. What do you do?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game.
What are you doing? Quit, bro. Just quit. 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 Just quit.
And a huge return as he'll take
Stupid
this
shit.
one all the
Just
way
quit
down
the game.
inside the 30-yard line.
Just quit.
Well, they certainly
Fuck all
not
that.
giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception.
Stupid shit.
On the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll They'll try to run for it here with Dickerson. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And they'll run again. And this time he's going to lose yardage as they push him back to the 4-yard line. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Fields. Touchdown! Michael Pruitt from 4 yards out. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now Moody for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Oh, some strong running. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. There's Evans again, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Go, Reed, go.
A give up the middle to Evans. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rifles one, complete into the hands of Gronkowski. Touchdown, Colts! Rob Gronkowski, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are back within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Throwing again is Fields. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now back to throw. This is caught by Evans. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Back to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Colts have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. They decide now to go for 2 after the penalty. The ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But they decided they wanted to kick. They would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
Final play of the 1st half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. A final shot before the break. Fields. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mike Evans, 82 yards. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Here we go, son.
On first down, Fields setting up the screen to Dickerson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
On second down, here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Now a first down throw. Fields flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's Fields. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Inside the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Fields on first down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's Fields now on second down. Now they go screen. It's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To the air again, Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to throw on second down, Fields. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But touchdown,
my team quit. Look at these boys.
Look at these boys. Touchdown. And the Colts get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
I don't know what playbook this is, but it's
so they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
I'm running defense.
Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complementary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
So now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. On first down, it's Fields. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Yeah, no.
Atlanta Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action.
Yeah, he a dog. He guaranteed dog. He gets right every time. Ooh.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sutton. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Oh, Murray.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
Yeah, they got a 99. I ain't want Aaron Donald. They got 99 on one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, dog. Certified.
Here we go, son. Yes, right.
Now they send a running back in motion right. In motion left is a running back. From the gun, here's Fields. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. There it is. The defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
Don't jump. Ready?
Again, Fields out to his left.
Look, you see that 95 on the ring is dog.
And he goes down. This will cost him 11 yards there on the second and goal sack.
He still is. He still is. You see him?
No muss. No muss.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Fields. Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes the catch. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion, but cannot push forward into the end zone. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Got it. Ready?
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be happy with their
and it's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
I threw a pick on purpose. It's crazy.
Safety Cam Chancellor. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Chips hurt.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Fields. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. And now here is another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Colts are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Fights off the defender. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Come on.
2nd down and 6 now.
7 Pirates.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, he wide open.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The CD they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun.
Put my Evans on my screen. I don't know why they did that.
There, doesn't it, partner? Listen,
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
It's up to the other team.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
If I get this playbook, no, I ain't gonna lie.
Not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team Their defense
Did
did
they all
not wake
quit?
up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes
nah,
on that
one
side
just
of the
quit.
ball when we see them the next time out.
Coup now for the
All
point
got
after.
mice real quick, you know? Yeah.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
49. Texans 14.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get up to the 43-yard
See, they both hit like
line.
a pump.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Trash.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, I don't be doing shit for my team whatsoever. Like, dang.
And one last throw here for Fields.
That
He
was
has got it.
So weak.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And as this defense walks off the field,
No,
they
you
can
can't.
do so
More
with
time.
their heads
Take
held
yours.
high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense.